Hello and welcome back. My name is Joe Siegel, and this is
Leonard Siegel, Joe's brother, Joe's my brother.
and partner in this new book that we are publishing together called Success Formula. This is the next installment of our video about this book, presenting ideas about how we can redefine what success means to each of us and perhaps to society and the world, so that we can be happier and healthier and have a happier, healthier country
And be more
community,
productive in a meaningful way.
and that too. So we want to continue to share some of what we're going to be offering in this.
And this
And
book and audiobook.
So, okay, here we go. Here's where we left off. At the end of the day, we are the sole arbiters of what success is to us. It is our interpretation of our thoughts, feelings, and circumstances that make up the evidence from which we decide our own value, worth, and accomplishments in life, right? It is our interpretation. And here I just want to interject. Earlier today, my brother Leonard shared with me this great video, this great story of Gautama Buddha talking to a person who was asking for help about all his suffering in life. And we all go through problems and have suffering in life.
Well, pain.
And pain in life.
What-
And suffering too, Leonard.
yeah, but the point
And
is
so
that
I'm
suffering
getting
was
there,
optional.
and
Okay,
I'm
go ahead.
getting there, right? So the Buddha says to the man who was seeking help, imagine you're out traveling in the forest and you get struck by an arrow, which is not a very fun thing to imagine, but imagine you get struck by an arrow and it hurts a lot, right? That would be terrible, right? Now imagine you take the arrow out and you start to repair yourself, and all of a sudden you get hit by another arrow in exactly the same place. How would that feel? And the man says, well, that would hurt even worse. And so the Buddha went on to describe how the first arrow is the bad things that happen to everyone in life.
We can't control.
The things that happen to everyone in life that we can't control, that are beyond our control, losing a loved one, becoming ill,
Or whatever.
whatever it is, the terrible things that happen to human beings. But the second arrow, that's the one we inflict on ourselves when we interpret it in ways where we hold on to the pain,
And resent
and
it.
we hold on to things like regret and resentment and anger, and self-recrimination. And that's something we can do something about. That's something we can control. And we can do that through greater awareness and meditation.
And listening to the book we
And
have
books
here.
hopefully like this. So
So,
now let's
and I
continue.
just want to say, and so what the message of the story is, that pain in life, that's something we can't do anything about. But the suffering, the kind of suffering we do over the pain, that is optional. And it's through learning how to do that we can increase healing and reduce suffering in life. So now
Amen. Oh, amen, Leonard.
Okay.
So Abraham Lincoln is thought to have said, folks are usually about as happy as they make up their minds to be. So Abraham Lincoln is thought to have said, folks are usually about as happy as they make up their minds to be. This is why I have a deep conviction that coming to find peace with ourselves and loving and accepting ourselves unconditionally, regardless of our circumstances or outcomes, is one of the foundational human journeys that each of us must make on our way to living and enjoying a successful life. Many of us have heard the wise saying that life is the journey, not the destination. And there's a great deal of truth in that saying. Because our life really is a journey. And all we have is this moment right now. You listening to these words that I'm speaking right now, this moment, this is what is real. And it's only in this moment, if you have clarity and vision and self-compassion and drive, that you can sculpt and craft your own successful life. That only happens in the moment. The challenge is that most of us, or all of us, waste most of our time either regretting our past or living in worries and fears of the future. And the past is just a jumble of images, fuzzy recollections, and stories that we tell ourselves from the perspective of our younger selves. And the future is comprised of combinations of our fears, our hopes, and imaginings. So your history is something to learn from and grow from. But your history is not your destiny. Let me say that again so you can think about it. And I want you to really hear this, okay? Your history is not your destiny. Now, reality and your power to live the reality that you choose resides here and now in this moment. And to become successful at creating your reality, all you have to do is to stay conscious and aware of this reality, of this concept that your ability to create your reality exists in the present, long enough for you to take your own power and create your own fate. The good news is that every day is another opportunity to awaken and to take hold of your own life and make new, healthier choices that build your dreams and your destiny. And to become successful at creating your reality, all you have to do is stay conscious long enough to take your own power and create your own fate. Simple, right? So I was, recently visiting our mother's final resting place at this huge sprawling cemetery in Los Angeles, California. And as I walked up and down the rows, we walked up and down the rows of markers with headstones for the dearly departed. And we were looking for our mother's headstone, trying to remember where to find it. And I noticed that one of them stood out to me. It was from a man who had drawn his last breath in 1895. And while other headstones read, beloved wife, husband, or son, his gravestone marker simply read, Carpe Diem, which is Latin for seize the day. So it was a voice from over 200 years ago reaching out to me and to everyone who saw it, reminding us that all we get is one day at a time. That all we get is one day at a time, and to make each moment count. Each day is made up of singular moments of life in which we either make choices or we allow our lives to be lived on autopilot as we go through the motions, doing the same things we have always done and getting the same results we've always got. This, my friend, is your moment. I want you to know that you can choose this great life that you seek every day. And though you'll encounter great difficulties, we all do, and difficult people trying to talk you out of your dreams, hold you back, or put you down, you can continue to choose you every day anyways. This is a wonderful quote that I love to read when I'm feeling any self-doubt or hearing a fearful inner voice within me. I believe it speaks perfectly to the idea of constantly choosing to claim your own dreams and build your own life that I'm trying to share with you in this book. Okay, so here's this great quote. Leonard, would you like to read it?
Okay, where it says people are illogical.
Yes.
Okay, people are illogical, unreasonable, and self-centered.
Love them anyway.
And the quote goes on saying similar passages continually. So that's gone. So these are continuing quotes from it, right?
Okay, let's start over, Leonard.
Okay. People are illogical, unreasonable, and self-centered.
Love them anyway.
If you do good, people will accuse you of selfish, ulterior motives.
Do good anyway.
If you are successful, you will win false friends and true enemies.
Succeed anyway.
The good you do today will be forgotten tomorrow.
Do good anyway.
Honesty and frankness make you vulnerable.
Be honest and frank anyway.
The biggest men and women with the biggest ideas can be shot down by the smallest men and women with the smallest minds.
Think big anyway.
People favor underdogs but follow only top dogs.
Fight for a few underdogs anyway.
What you spend years building may be destroyed overnight.
Build anyway.
People really need help, but may attack you if you do help them.
Help people anyway.
Give the world the best you have, and you'll get kicked in the teeth.
Give the world your best you have anyway. And this was written by Kent M. Keith, the author of The Silent Revolution, Dynamic Leaderships in the Student Council. I just love that poem this young teenage student wrote about vulnerability, right? About, you don't have control over what other people think about you, say about you, and do to you a lot of times. But you can choose you. You can choose to be you. You can choose to do your best. You can choose to try. Like we're making this video. It's not perfect. We're making mistakes, right? We're learning how to...
Well, we're learning a lot.
And we're learning a lot. And we're hopefully sharing something that's interesting and of value. So we're doing it anyway. And that's the idea, is to just keep being you and putting out good value. It's not just putting out good content in social media in the world for your business or whatever you're doing.
I'd like to make a meaningful difference.
But live you, be you, choose you. That's what this book is about. It's that success is in the little moments where we choose who we want to be. We choose to connect with ourselves and each other and the people we engage with. When you're living life on social media or you're in line at the market and you help somebody feel seen and heard and acknowledged, right? You share a little kindness, that you make a connection. You choose that's who you want to be, even though the world may be full of terrible things going on and that are scary. You can choose to live a successful life that is a life of authenticity, of a life of honesty, of caring, a life of human connections, life of meaning and value, right, Leonard?
Correct.
So that's what this book is about.
And how to do it?
And hopefully it's going to share some good insights about how to do it, how to stay awake long enough to keep choosing the life that you want, to create the life that you want, to be you, to build, to be you to full. Beautiful life.
Well
Be
said.
you to full your life. Fill your life. Be you to full. Fill your life with fullness of joy, of goodness, of authenticity, of kindness, of creativity, of happiness, of caring, of being present. So anyway, that's what this book is sharing. We're going to share some insights as to how to get through the difficulties within us and around us, what to hold on to and what we can let go of. and we hope that you'll enjoy our YouTube channel. You can go ahead and please click like so other people can see it. Please, it doesn't cost anything to just click the little like button and to subscribe to our channel. And we'll hopefully improve as we go and bring you more helpful information and inspiration. Share this with your friends, and
your participation.
we want to
helps
hear
get
from you. Yeah.
your participation through sharing, liking, commenting helps to get the word out, to help many, many more people to live a happy, meaningful life. And we all benefit by being surrounded by people who are happier and productive.
So let's create success together. And this has been another introduction to our new book, The Success Formula. And we love you and care about you. And we hope to see you back here for our next video. And go ahead and drop a comment in the comments below. And let us know what you think about being able to stay present. What are your strategies? What's one of your strategies for staying present in the moment, being grounded in the moment? And when you start to think about your fears and worries or your regrets, how do you get back into the moment? What do you do to stay in the moment and make a good, healthy choice and create the life that you want? Let us know. Drop a comment in the comments.
Very well said.
And my pleasure, Leonard. And we will see you back here for the next video soon. Thank you.
Peace.